Agent, are you ready to assimilate?
Okay, so let's try come up with a deck here. So the reason I want to do this is because I saw there was a 1 mana spell that gives tough to all your allies at burst speed. And this card just blew me up. So I'm just like, that's the most busted card I've ever seen in my life. I need this in the deck. So 3 of these is my starting point. Now, what goes great with this is the concept of Scout, because this is terrifying, because all your dudes have tough for 1 mana for both attacks. The question is what I want to pair with Quinn, and I'm not quite sure. Maybe Lucian, because he'll give even more turns to attack. Is that just being like crazy greedy? Anyway, 1 drop, 2 damage. Where's like the true bonker cards? Yeah, it's this one. It's Grizzled Ranger. So for 1 more mana, you get a 4/1 Scout and then the 4/4 body, which I feel like is insane. Like, that's so much stats. That's a 4 mana. Like, as a 4 mana 8/5 with Scout. Like, there's just so much stats on this card. Island Navigator seems to be the other great Scout card. I'm not really liking the look of this card, but I'm going to test it out because I just need to see what this feels like when I play it. So I'm going to give this a few games to go with this and let's see how that goes. Alright, let's do this. It's bound to have some holes. So the 3-drop was an issue because there was a huge gap. And I'm wondering if I have too many 1 mana combat tricks because I have 3 that Lucian 1 mana spell and the tough spell. Man, I really gotta remember these names. But let's see. So this is quite a slow deck, right? MF wants to sit back a little bit, so Johnny wants to get set up. Let's see if we can outspeed him. So that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I keep it, right? Is this the best way to... That's a nice curve. Alright. So far so good. Oh, if only we had a 1-drop. Yes. Oh, nice. 1/1 challenger, perfect. So I want to put that there. It's okay if Quinn gets hit. The 2/4 here. Ah, yeah. There you go. It's just so much stats, so much value, so many attacks. Like, I'm seeing the potential for this deck. Wow, like this, oh my god, like this card is so strong. Like, so bonkers. And also draw this for free because I drew that pool, yeah, pool shark. So get this out, free card. So good. So much value. Yeah, so much value, so much pressure. Like, this deck feels so strong to me. That game went pretty well as well, so I'm not quite sure what refinements to make just yet. Maybe it's just a good enough deck. Probably not. There's definitely cards that need to be adjusted, but so far so good, so let's keep on going. I am now Plat 3, feeling good. I mean, this deck's so fast to climb with as well. And all the like 1 mana tricks in this deck really like accelerate the tempo.
Love ya.
Unfortunate, but that's alright. Now the Valley Train is here and it will not stop. Misfortune Quinn, alright. Is this better than Lucian Quinn? So far it feels that way. Oh wow. I totally forgot this 1 health one actually helped. Wow. Okay, Misfortune feels really strong in this. Is that the better version to Lucian? Is this just a case of a better curve, or is this something else?
Soldiers to me.
Jesus. Alright. Chill out a bit, dude.
Guns blazing. That's Captain Fortune.
Wow. Man, misfortune. That's brutal in the mirror. I'm really surprised by that. Because it rips through barriers. Is misfortune better against other comps though? Let's have a think here. It's 3 mana, 3/3, so it comes down a turn later. Yeah, I guess it does feel that fact that I was missing 3 drops. Do I really like Quinn? Like 5 mana, 3/4. Maybe, like, I like Scout, and she's the Scout hero. So maybe the ideal combo is Lucian Misfortune. Because a 5 drop, especially for what she does, isn't bad. Is it not? Yeah, let's try that. Let's get rid of Quinn. Let's try Misfortune. I do like what that does for our curve though. Alright, big change. Let's see how this works out. Alright, let's get to it. I'm actually really excited to test out this Misfortune version. Yeah, I think more than the high gun, I think I definitely like Warships. Because it's the more proactive card. If I want to play hired gun on 2, I'm assuming that I'm already behind on the board and I need to be able to pick them out. But no, I should always be playing more proactively. So Warships is definitely better than the high gun. At least in this deck when I'm really like fighting for tempo. Alright, can you handle this? Man, this is a lot of stats. A lot of stats coming your way. And this really helps. Dodge everything. Yeah, nice. Misfortune worked out really well though. I'm actually very surprised by that. Man, she's really strong. Because she still feels really, really aggressive. If not more aggressive. Yeah, let's keep testing this. There was one card I didn't like. Yeah, hired gun. So I didn't like hired gun. And I'm definitely preferring Warships. Cool. Done. Alright, the deck slowly improves. Feeling good. Alright, I'm really happy with this deck refining process that's going on. So let's keep pushing forward. Misfortune Lucian, so strong. So strong, I think. Yeah. Oh, did that just miss? Misfortune? Oh my god.
Such little life.
Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. Yeah. I made a mistake and I was not punished for it. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have blocked like that. Should have played this card. This feels pretty good. Look at all that damage. This is working out well. Feeling really good about this.
Fortune smiles.
I feel like I was never waiting for these top end cards. But I think I'm okay that they're in there. I don't think I'm looking to make it more aggressive at the bottom. I don't think I particularly have gaps at the moment. So yeah, so far so good. Real strong. Alright, so this is the end of day 1 of testing new decks, and I think this is my favorite deck that I've sort of built today and tested out. And it feels really strong. Some of the numbers on the cards look a little bit odd because they're sort of still in the stages being refined, but even at this state I think it's very fast. It outspeeds aggro. It does well in the mirror matches. It does well in the mirror matches against like other mid-range decks because of Misfortune. It really blows out barriers. and it has so much value and tempo because of the scout mechanic. And it just destroys control because the scout mechanic, if unchecked for like one turn, will just clean house. So just sort of go through the deck. I have Cethria. I'm testing one of her out at the moment because I'm not convinced she has to be in the deck, but I do like that extra tempo at the start, but I'm not willing to like commit to all three just yet. But Fleet Feather is the card that you really want to draw on your first turn. Really good, really great, and can be followed up so well with cards like Bright Steel. And then I'm running 3 Radiant Strikes just for 1 mana buffs, which can really throw off the tempo against control. So like if you have a Lucian out and they do a Mystic Shot, just a 1 mana Radiant Strike is essentially going to win you the game because it really kicks that tempo out, forces a control deck to have like a second answer for your one threat. And then Ranger's Resolve pretty much works in the same way. This is 1 mana burst speed, tough for all your allies, which I think is just insane. I think this card is absolutely overtuned, but we'll see. Bright Steel Protector has always been good. Lucian, I love it. 2 mana, 3/2, quick attack, really, really fast. Or we'll always get him there for damage. Single combat. If I had to cut a card, it might be single combat. I might reduce this down a couple of notches. It's a good card, but I feel like this deck has enough tempo that I'm never like in desperate need for it. But I will have a think about it. War Chefs is great. Again, it's another great tempo card. 3 mana 4/4, great for tempo. Misfortune. 3 mana 3/3, not bad, but deals 1 to whoever you're battling and the enemy nexus, which I think is insane. It just, if you ever get into a fight with anyone and they have a barrier, you blow them out. If they have 1 health, you kill them before you even touch them. And it gives you great reach and just like all-round versatility. And also works great with Scout, so she's just shooting twice every turn. Grizzled Ranger, 4 mana, 4/1. This is probably one of the best cards in the deck, and if not the whole set, I think. Because this is 4 mana for 4/1 Scout, which is already pretty good, and has Last Breath summon a 4/4, all for 4 mana, which I think is absolutely insane. Island Navigator, 4 mana, 2/4, and summons another 1-cost Scout unit. Summons another 1-cost unit and makes it Scout. This again is great for tempo. It gives you 2 bodies, gives you Scout, so absolutely decimates sort of control decks because it forces them to have 2 threats that they have to deal with, and the fact that they're going to attack twice if they don't deal with it. Bannerman, always been good, great for buffing, and your guys are going to survive in this deck, so Bannerman's great. Back to back, running 2 at the moment. It's really good top end spell to really protect your dudes and get in damage. And I have 1 of Cethria, the Bold at the moment, and 1 Genevieve. These 2 cards, I'm really thinking about what's going to happen with them. I have 1 of each because I think they're both good, but I'm not sure which one's better. So I'm trying to test out either of them at the moment. But if I had to make cuts in the deck, it might be these 2. And it might be maybe 1 or 2 single combats. Not too sure what I'd replace them with yet, but hopefully tomorrow for day 2 of testing, I should be able to check out what else might make this deck a little bit smoother. But so far, this deck is just absolutely crushing it on ladder, I think. It's really strong. I haven't seen a bad matchup yet. But again, this is just early days, so I'm versing a lot of sort of suboptimal decks. But so far, so good. And if you guys want to have some fun, quick, easy games, definitely try out this deck, I think. Sweet.